Good morning, Chris Vernon with Vernon Litigation Group. Today I want to talk about banks. Specifically, I want to talk about the difference between big national or international banks and local banks. Everybody who knows me knows I'm not a fan of big business. I'm not a fan of big government, but I think it's especially acute in the banking industry. In the banking industry, the big banks, just look at them. Look at how much they've been fined for wrongful acts with connection to their customers over the last 10 years. And I'm talking about after the financial crisis. I had a recent experience with this, took my mom to her bank, and it's a big national bank. We had literally had to wait in line before the teller line to tell the banker what we needed. And once we told the banker what we needed after waiting in line, they then told us about a bunch of forms that we needed to fill out and a bunch of documents we needed to bring in. And we had to make an appointment to see a banker on another day. I was so disgusted, and I compare that to my experience when I first came to Naples. One of the first people I met was Garrett Richter at First Florida Integrity Bank. I had a basic job, very small bank account, and when I went to his bank, they treated me like a millionaire. They literally did. Everybody knew who I was. If I needed anything special, they were right on top of it. And now I'm also doing business with Fine Mart Bank. They're the same way. If we need something, they're right there. These are very solid banks. They're local banks. I think everybody conceptually wants to deal with local businesses. And I think about it yourself. I mean, unless you travel internationally or travel all the time, or you literally need a $100 million loan, I can't think of any, and I don't think you can think of any reason why you should do business with a big national bank as opposed to your local banker and your local bank and supporting your local bank. So I'd urge you to just ask yourself, if you're doing business with one of the major banks who's probably been fined billions of dollars over the last 10 years for the way they treat their customers, and you think about the customer service and you think about your needs. Think about that. I bet you will say there's no reason for me to be doing business with these big giant banks. So I suggest you go look for your local banker and your local banker and move your business. And I think that'll help you. That'll help the local economy. Whatever it is, let's make sure our money's working for us and not somebody else.